Man, obviously it's a great football game. It's a big time win for us as a team. We all knew that was a big game, for obvious reasons. But just really proud of the guys, sticking in there. I mean, I thought, all the points of emphasis we made, throughout the last couple of weeks, trying to take the next step as a football team, just really, showed up. So the challenge now is let's just keep stacking this thing and doing it 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time. That's been the message, from when we showed up till now, and it'll always be like that way. So, but just proud of the guys. Man, it was just a really exciting football game, and close it out there at the end of the 2 minute was big time.
How about you on the final drive?
Oh, I mean, he's dynamite. We talked about, after the pick, just sticking with it, man. Like, we talk about clearing the next room, like just go clear the next room and rock and roll. After we threw the pick, we got the stop on defense, forced the field goal, and we went right back down, scored the touchdown, and really put us in position to go up 2 scores defensively. Those third downs would have been great to get a win on that, to force them to kick a field goal. But yeah, that 2 minute drive. I mean, all guys, the poise, the play calling, the protection, all that stuff was that's really important. And then for Geno to close it out was pretty awesome.
What kind of resolve did you see in him when he took the field for the final drive, or even after the interception? Right?
From Geno?
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell he's of course you're going to be upset after throwing a pick, but it's just the same guy we always see. I mean, like, this guy's massive, big time competitor, and so just try to build him up and let him know we got his back, and he knows that.
4 catches on that last drive, 10 for 100,
big time.
Another 100-yard game. Just what are you seeing at him these last couple games?
It's great because they're kind of happening within like the flow of the progressions, and then I think Geno feels that late in the down that Jax is going to find a way to get open too. So they're building a cool chemistry, that we can keep the ball moving forward and converting on some of those, those big time like medium range conversions.
I'm sure you'll have a better idea when you watch the film, but under 80 rushing yards for Christian McCaffrey, how much did the inside linebackers contribute to that? It seemed they were all over the line.
We made a big deal about the inside backers, but I mean, guys, it's I've been saying it the whole time. It's all 11 guys on defense. So in order for those guys to do their jobs, we got to set edges up front. We got to play with knockback and stay alive, especially against the wide zone stuff. So it's a team shout out on playing good run defense. And inside backers need to make tackles, and I think we made a ton of tackles in inside backer today, and that's great for us. But it's a full defensive effort that we took a step in the last, really, since the Rams game.
What's a win like this do for you in terms of getting players to believe in what you guys are trying to install here and starting to stack stuff that you've seen?
Well, I think our guys they've believed along the way. I mean, it's been frustrating when you're not getting the results that you want, but I just feel like we've been really steadfast in our message and what we're trying to do, and the resolve in the locker room. We've been like this. We talk about 12 as one. I mean, that's what we're going to be. That's what the guys have done, and you want better results. You want to win every game, and when you don't, when you fall short, it gets frustrating. But our resolve has been there the whole way.
Overall, what did you think of the defense? 280 total yards for them, a couple stops in big moments, including at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like it did at the beginning of the season. It's like, hey, we had it was a winning performance, good enough to win the football game. There's things that we're going to be chasing as well. Third down effectiveness, how well we're rushing the quarterback with 4, some of the communication as the drives start to extend. I mean, those things that we have to be really, really good at, to take the next step as a defense. So that's going to be our challenge, but the effect, like, I think the communication, the preparation, all that type of stuff that we're chasing on the front end, Monday through Saturday into Sunday morning. I know I've gotten really good feedback from some of our leaders, so that's encouraging. That we feel like we're on the right path on how we're getting these guys ready to go. So we'll keep doing that.
Did you feel like Abe Lucas played today?
Look, people have been shooting, taking shots at our offensive line, but I thought our guys played really well today. They protected Geno. I thought we had a really good protection plan. He's a little more plays than we wanted him to play, but he was right at his number going into that last drive, so he fought through it, man. I mean, that guy's an absolute warrior. Proud of him.
What stuff did
challenge in the third down sneak. I saw you had the flag in your hand. You're about to drop it.
Yeah, they told me that they had a replay assist from up top or from New York, so it didn't feel like it was. You'd just be banging your head against the wall at that point.
Mike, going back to your defense, just talk about getting guys to the ball, the tackling, and the resolve they had throughout.
Well, I think there were some really great open field tackles, but when you talk about tackling, you have to get guys to the ball, and if you eliminate space, it's easier to make tackles. So it's kind of two different types of situations. So thought again, it's team defense when there's not massive vertical seams in your defense. It's a lot easier to make tackles in phone booths, and then our guys having having made the decision that they're we're going to get to the football and play team defense is just how it's how we want to play and how we played tonight.
Wednesday, you were telling us how well Devon Witherspoon's playing despite the numbers not being there. Good to see it kind of show up in this game where he causes the interception, gets 3 pass breakouts.
Yeah, you felt him out there and did a lot of great things. I mean, their offense does a lot of things that put a lot of stress on you consistently, motions and guys in different spots. So when you have a guy with that can play, he's played corner and nickel today, and play with energy and kind of be ahead of plays. It just sets the tone for the rest of the guys. It does a great job.
Did you tell when Geno took off on the TD run? Could you kind of tell it was open and was going to be there?
Grub knew it before I did, he said. But once he broke through the line of scrimmage, you kind of look down the field and you're like, oh, shoot, pretty chance he's going to score. I'm thinking about how much time's left after that. So worked out perfectly.
Geno doesn't run a ton, but is that a good example of what he can do with his legs?
Yeah, I mean, when he has decided to do it, and I think he's kind of doing it at the right pace here. It's not like we're wanting him to, it's not like we're going to be running read option 50 times a game. But when he does do it, that's definitely a threat to defenses for sure.
You talk about the offensive line in general, but his first start.
Yeah, I know we had the one snap that we mishandled, but I think that was I think Geno just missed it. I think that looked on target to me, but we'll figure out what went up there. But, I mean, you got a game ball just for really the whole offensive line, but, a guy going into Wednesday not knowing he's starting and getting ready to go throughout the week and play says a lot about him and his, preparation, what he's been doing. So he deserves a lot of credit.
How about Tyree's night getting back in the starting lineup?
Yeah, so I can't critique any of the stuff right now, but as a defense, it's a winning performance, like we said. I think with room to grow, which is exciting. It's this isn't it's good football. It's some of our best football, but it's not our absolute best. So, and I think he'd be the one to tell you that as well. So, hopefully, we'll keep growing.
The penalties were way down today for you guys too. I just kind of a point of emphasis the whole time, and it kind of paid off. Or
yeah, it's just about making smart, consistent decisions. Yeah, of course you're going to emphasize it, and I think you kind of get what you emphasize to a certain extent. But I think our players deserve a lot of credit as well, making those smart decisions, those critical moments. Do I let go? Am I holding? Get my hands inside? Am I going to run my feet? Operation-wise, I thought was cleaner. I think we had the one offsides or false start on offense. So we'll keep chasing it. I mean, if you got to keep your foot on the gas, that type of stuff.
What was your view of Geno's interception and his decision on that front?
Yeah, I mean, he's just got to make a better decision in that moment where we're out on the field. Let's go punt the ball and go play defense.
D. Williams, what happened with him?
He's got an ankle right now, so it's not broken or anything, I don't think, because I think we got the X-ray. But we'll see this week after we get it imaged and all that stuff.
On the short yardage.
Bisk has a oblique extent. I'm not sure. So we'll get that image as well. And
on the short yardage plays, we weren't able to pick those up this week. Any thoughts on that? Anything from Zach Charbonnet or the line or in general?
I'll look at the second one that we didn't get on the fourth down. Real time, it felt like the sneak got there, but they got the assist, and so I thought that was a good play. So it was really, in terms of, I do the pause thing. I got to think about stuff. Sorry. But I actually felt like our short yards took a step this week, so, but we'll look at the one that we fell short on and see what we need to do better. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Did you get a chance to see Geno do the step tonight?
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
Anything else?
Okay, thank you.